Now, we have the perfect match day munchies.
And here to whip up the ultimate plant-powered, dirty loaded fries is Chef Paul Knapp.
Now, there's nothing
Sounds
dirty about
interesting.
Paul.
Dirty loaded
Just
fries.
checking.
Just checking. It is warm. It is warm, yes. As we said there, it's a big weekend of sport, so like big sport, big grub, do you know what I mean? And that big plate of food, and again, it is like those dirty loaded fries, OK? So that's what we're really after. Health conscious goes out the window for this weekend because there's so much sport going on.
It's funny, you say dirty loaded fries and everybody goes,
Yeah, fair
We'll
enough.
have some of them.
lovely.
They'll have some.
So what we're going to do
Sounds
is we're going to do triple cooked chips, OK? So just on that, just drop those into the oil. Triple cooked chips, what does that mean? Skin on, peeled the potatoes, left them skin on, sort of like that sort of size, finger size.
Yeah.
Soaked them in some cold water, into some water, boiled it up to the boil, let it bubble, leave it cook for sort of about 5 to 10 minutes until they're just getting soft. Drain them, leave them cool down. That's the first. Into some oil, 130 degrees for approximately about 5 to 6 minutes till they start to crisp but not colour. Take them out, whack the oil up to 180, then drop them down for about 2 to 3 minutes. That's your triple cooked chips. That's the one that you're going to get.
So boiled and fried twice.
Yes, absolutely. OK, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a cheesy sauce and we're going to do some pulled jackfruit, OK? So on our cheesy sauce, what we're going to do is we're going to put in there, so it's like that, you know, that nacho sauce that you get, that kind of like melty kind of cheesy sauce, OK?
Delicious.
So in that, there's plant-based milk that's gone into there.
Does it have to be plant-based?
No, but all my recipes are, so therefore it's going to be, do you know what I mean? And by choice or by default, I always use oat milk just because it's one that I always have in the press, like, do you know what I mean? So I don't have to go too far off the beaten track to go and get certain bits and pieces. Into that, I've put in some white miso paste, OK, which is going to give it that lovely umami flavour. And I've put in there as well is a tablespoon of tapioca starch, which is going to thicken it and it's going to give it a lovely kind of glossy hue. We're going to flavour it up with a little bit of smoked paprika and a little bit of turmeric for colour. And into that, then I'm going to put in a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder. All this is readily available from the supermarkets. And all the recipes also available up on Island M's Facebook page as well as the socials as well. So you can get all of it there as well as the Virgin Plate. We bring that up to the boil. So it's like custard. So you know when you're kind of making your custard and you boil your custard, these don't take long at all to cook and they're them done. You know when you make custard and you kind of mix it in with your cornstarch kind of thing. So as this heats, this thickens up. So you can say it's already starts to thicken. And because we're making like a dirty cheesy sauce, we're going to put in there a little knob of plant-based butter goes in there as well. That's going to give it kind of nice, kind of yellowy and that fatty kind of depth to it. And about 50 grams of a melted cheese goes in there as well, a cheese to melt. So we bring all that together. That takes, as I say, it's already thickening up. If it gets a little bit too thick and you think that it's too thick, just add a little bit of water into it like that, OK? So say about 6 minutes to cook that out. Job done, happy days. So that's that. We could just leave that there and it can do its thing and I'll take that home for dinner later on this evening. Now we're going to get onto our pulled jackfruit. I've been cooking some onions down, so they've been cooking for about 8 to 10 minutes. Get the sweetness out of them, lovely caramelised onions, OK? And into that then what we're going to do is we're going to create this barbecue flavour. So I'm going to put in there a little bit of white wine vinegar. We're going to put in there some cumin seed, goes in there as well. I'm going to put in there a nice teaspoon of cinnamon, which gives a lovely earthy flavour to it. And I don't think people use cinnamon too much, and I'm a bit afraid of it, I think, sometimes in food. And just cook out those spices for a little bit. A little bit of chipotle paste. This is only a little bit. You only need a little bit because there's a fair kick off it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like food that's got a little bit of heat, but I don't like something that kicks you in the back of the throat and you can't taste anything afterwards. You know what I mean? So that goes in there as well. Also, I forgot the nutritional yeast goes into that cheesy sauce as well, which gives it its lovely cheesy flavour as well. It's always handy when you've got stuff left over. It's a little kind of like, oh yeah, that should have gone in there. OK, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put in there a barbecue sauce. So any barbecue sauce of choice. OK, so all we've done is we've got barbecue sauce and we've enhanced it with the likes of the vinegar, the cinnamons as well. OK? And then we're going to pop in there some tinned tomatoes, like so.
OK.
And we're going to put in there a little bit of water. So what we've made is this like a barbecue sauce, all right? Now, what we're going to use is jackfruit. I was talking to you earlier on about this. Think of like a huge, big, kind of like a pineapple, for want of a better word. It's like an 8-year-old kid hanging out of a tree. It's massive, all right? And then what we've done is they take this thing, they slice it.
Some 8-year-olds are bigger than others.
So what they do is they cook it and they cut it into kind of triangles. And at the tip of the triangle, you cut that off, that's the hard bit, and slice it really finely. Great source of fibre, and then you can put it in that. And then what you get is these lovely fibrous bits. It's kind of like almost the pulled pork vibe.
That's exactly what I thought when you look at it.
Yeah, I think it looks like
pork.
tuna a little bit, which is well, because it's a fruit.
Yeah.
So when it's in its young stage, they use it for like curries and other bits and pieces like that. And as it gets kind of more mature and ripens, then it becomes almost like, they say, like a pineapple mango kind of vibe. So this is what that. We leave that cook for about 30 minutes, let it just reduce down with the lid on. Take the lid on, off, stir, and it reduces down.
It looks
what you get is
great,
this. OK, triple cooked chips. OK, just live them. Therefore, these are going to be hot. So all we're going to do is we are just going to just dry these off a little bit. We're going to pop these in here.
Lovely serving dishes.
Do you like these, yeah?
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
OK. There's a slightly bigger one and another one. OK, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a spoon. Here's a spoon here.
Oh, right.
So So we're going to load these up, all right? So we're going to put a big dollop of our pulled jackfruit goes on top of this like so. OK?
Oh, that looks delicious.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our kind of a cheesy sauce and we're going to pop this cheesy sauce and we're going to drizzle all of that over the top. So you're going to get that. As I say, there is nothing health conscious about this whatsoever.
That's not true. You put nutritional yeast in there. A little bit of health benefit in there.
Listen, here's your conscience teaser. A big dollop of guacamole goes on top of there like so. And all I made that just earlier on was literally just a little bit of red onion and lime, and that went in there. A little bit of plant-based yoghurt, so I use a plant-based yoghurt, goes over the top of this like so. Yeah, there we go. Finish it off then with some crunchy, crispy onions. Just for that.
You can buy them pre-made, right?
You can buy these pre-made in the Asian stores and stuff like that, absolutely. And then what I do is I put the jalapenos on the side because if people don't like them, then...
Do you like spice?
I love the old jalapenos.
Oh, there's a jalapenos there. So there we go.
Had a nice
It's the
kick.
Five Fighting Chefs, loaded plant-based fries for the match that is. Everybody's calling out for messy, 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 messy. So there you are, dirty and messy.
This is absolutely messy.
Right, taste test.
The chips might be a little bit hot, so just be careful.
OK. Now, would you normally use a knife and fork? Or would
Yeah,
you
probably not. We do need to just get this stuck in.
If you're from a certain place, you'd use a knife and fork, obviously, the way you were reared. You were reared with a knife and fork, I take it. No, hands in.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm never eating anything except for a triple cooked fry. Ever again.
That is the business. Paul, we always love seeing you. And this is another reason why we love to see you again. All right. Sort these out for the weekend of sport that's on the way.